Konnichiwa, Haruka desu.
Today we are going to be talking about a very, very glorious series of anime. And there's only few in this world that appreciate the goodness. And this goodness happens to be Yaoi. Actually, this topic is not just going to be about Yaoi, if you saw in the title. This topic is actually going to be about two different genres that have kind of the same meaning, but they are very, very different. First type of genre would be, obviously, Yaoi. You know, the beautiful goodness of male-on-male skin touching and nose bleeding. Okay. But the next topic is actually going to be something a bit more child-friendly, in a sense. Child-friendly, but educating your kids the right thing. Shonenai. Shonenai is a category where you have small cutesy scenes, hand-holding, forehead kissing, hugging. It's adorable, really. It's meant for when you're still innocent and you just want a taste of the cutesy world. And then you have the more mature R-rated content, if you know what I mean, you know? It's funny, me and my friends actually describe Yaoi kind of like this. Today we are going to be asking the question, which is better, Yaoi? Yaoi is this way, Yaoi or Shonenai? Shonenai is more for cutesy audience. It has, in my opinion, it has more of a story to it. And generally, it's not generic. The stories are fairly unique because they mainly focus on the story with small moments to make your heart dookie dookie. But Yaoi is, I find, a bit more generic, but you have the goodness in there, right? You have the goodness. But overallly, which one is better? That's the topic we are asking today. Yaoi or Shonenai? In my opinion, both are very, very beautiful, okay? And I can appreciate a good story. I like those moments where, oh my god, they hold their hands, it was so cute. I like that. But then, you know, the time when it's down in bed, you know, you just gotta watch some Yaoi. I think both are amazing, but then it just depends on a matter of opinion, or how you feel at the time. Do you feel like getting on and getting over with it? Or do you feel like appreciating the story? Do you have a bit more time on your hands? Do you want to feel your doki doki morning? That's a baby metal song. Actually, should I put this in the song right now? Sure. It's a beautiful song. Because we are trying to find out which is better, we are going to compare them to certain Shonenai and certain Yaoi kind of anime / manga, because frankly, when it comes to the world of homosexual relationships and manga and anime, manga takes the cake, let's be honest. So, in terms of Yaoi, I'm sure you also know at least one Yaoi anime. Even if it's as absurd as Boku no Pico, which honestly, even for me, that was way too much. Okay? Hey, but season 2, you know? Season 2. If you take if you exclude Boku no Pico and actually go to look at the good Yaoi, some good Yaois I can think of off the top of my head happen to be Sekaiichi Hatsukoe, Junjo Romantica. What else is there? Love Stage. No, wait, yeah, Love Stage. Those are the three main kind of Yaois which really stuck with me. And I have rewatched them so often. Actually, no, I read the manga for Love Stage, which really needs to update, and the author needs to get their game up. Because, goodness, you know? Okay, take those ones for example. Those ones are kind of your generic seme and uke people. They would, you know, grab the tsundere yuke and like, okay? But overall, they are fairly generic. They follow a certain theme where the guy, the seme, is always the seme. You cannot replace him. But, normally that's how it is with anime, but if you actually read the manga, you know well in that sometimes the seme can also become the yuke, or a half in other words. And it's beautiful. That's when you know story actually comes into it. But overall, it's still, okay, it's just people getting jealous of each other and their relationship is going through burdens like this. It's always about the jealousy factor, which I don't like. That's the only thing I don't really like about story when it comes to Yaoi. But when it comes to intermediate scenes, those ones take the cake. Except animation every now and then it's not the best. Because if you look at Love Stage, they even like blurred out the entire thing. It was like, show us the parts. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's talk about Shonenai now. Shonenai, a few ones I can think off the top of my head. Even though this one is not categorized as a Shonenai, it really should be. This anime happens to be called Yuri on Ice. Yaoi on Ice. Which is what I'm going to call it for the entire segment today. Yaoi on Ice. So, another one I can think of is number 6, which was my first Shonenai I ever watched. I actually thought they were just best friends until they had the kiss scene, and then I'm like, huh, okay, now I'm questioning myself. It was quite the roller coaster. So number 6, I say probably has one of the most interesting storylines. I mean, Yuri on Ice does too. It's one of the more recent, but number 6 has one of the most interesting storylines. Frankly, I think the manga is better, but the anime is fairly good too, because the anime is the first one I watched on Crunchyroll. Hey. Number 6 was basically a story about a guy isolated in a city where a refugee comes and blah 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 blah. Watch it, it's honestly amazing, or read it. Honestly, it's up to you, but there isn't that much Shonenai. It's not obvious. Maybe that's why I thought they were best friends, but it's really not obvious. Now Yuri on Ice. Yuri on Ice is an anime that released this season. It's considered a sports anime, but let's be honest. Yuri and Victor are totally gay for each other. Like, how can you deny this? Like, how? This thing is originally a sports anime, because it's a sports anime about figure ice skating. Okay, it's beautiful, the animation is beautiful, the opening is beautiful, the ending I think is the most beautiful, and I actually listen to it on a daily basis because my feels. But yeah, which is better though? Which matters more? I honestly like both. It kind of just depends on how I feel at the moment. But I can definitely appreciate a good yaoi if I find the right ones. There are a lot of good ones. I just can't remember them off the top of my head, and most of them are normally from early 2000s to the 90s. So they are really, really old if you look at 2016, which is actually coming to an end soon. So when it's snowing on a beautiful day, what other way you must spend your Christmas watching some beautiful, beautiful yaoi. Yeah, I hope I see you guys next time. If you guys want, you guys decide. Write down in the comments which one you think is better. Shonenai, where you find the cutesy thing and more focused on the story, or yaoi, where you get to see the juices flowing, if you know what I mean. It's not hentai. Hentai is completely different. Hentai is Boku no Pico, okay? Hentai is totally different. I'll make a video on hentai later. Like, maybe when I come back from school. Yeah. I will see you guys later. Please, if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, get the upvotes on Reddit. Yeah. I'll see you guys later. じゃあね.